Welcome everyone and welcome to All In, All United.
Remember the comment he made?
I got some bars to these.
Run Ryan.
And the other thing, you have players out there.
I think the fellas will take it more serious.
What grade?
That one had to go.
Yes, because at the end of the day, right now, Manchester United are
Welcome fellas, welcome everybody and welcome to All In, All United. And for those, who are not really following, the progress of the team and, watching my face, I guess you will figure that, things going nice, right? Chef Simeon, how we feeling, fellas? What going on?
What go. Things good, man.
relax, man, relax.
Nice.
Before we start up, everybody out there, hear what I want you all to do for me. Go back to the very first All In, All Out United and watch Nico and Reed. All you will laugh while you're very off. Dan, I couldn't stop laughing. All right, let me go now.
Yeah, that's when he was green and we wasn't sure what to expect.
Like if you're afraid to talk, I said, but what's that boy? Like the crazy camera.
Yeah, we wasn't sure what to expect.
Not again.
Yeah. We was launching out into the deep there, but we didn't know, But
Nice,
yeah. All In, All United. We come far. We come far. And we couldn't
Just like we team.
Yeah. We couldn't do that with all the support, man. So we appreciate it. So, fellas, we just off the back of winning the Carabao Cup. Beating Newcastle. We in the quarter-final of the Emirates FA Cup now. We put West Ham to the sword today. We also in the round of 16 in the Europa League after owning the mighty Barcelona. And finally we third in the Premier League. Take 2 points off City. Yeah, 2 points off City and 5 points off Arsenal. All your Ten Hag doing a madness, right? The man is a genius. Because this week gone, right, was massive for us. We had a lot of important games in a short space of time, and we were worrying about rotation, whether the players would be able to, get up for the games after close proximity. We played 8 games in February, right? And we came out on top. So, now, with the kind of form that we're in, fellas, and I don't know others always come reckless every time we win a game, right? But on a more, calculated, composed, sense, with the kind of form that we're in right now, what really stopping us from winning it all? I mean, I know, from past times when we had this discussion, everybody wants to remain modest, and not look too far ahead. But on a real, fellas, what's stopping us from winning it all? Now, while I'm thinking, I'm going to get some comments because we have people on the inside, right? So, Curtin on the inside, good night, man. Thanks for joining, Curtin.
Good night, brother.
Yeah. Arun on the inside. Yeah, good night, buddy. Thanks for joining, man. And Eric on the inside. Good night, man. Glory, Man United. Thanks for joining, buddy. So,
yeah, good night.
Yeah, Nico.
Hey, Nico, get current, man.
Yeah. That's something that the little is going on this side.
Yeah, man.
We're inside.
Night.
So,
That's good, brother.
Yeah, so the question on the floor, guys, and in the comment section, you all feel free to contribute as well. With the kind of form that we're in, and this for the benefit of Nico, right? We want to get giddy. I know we want to be modest. I know we don't want to look too far ahead. But on a real, fellas, what really stopping us from winning everything?
Bad luck. Maybe a late goal, or that's our off day. I think that is the only thing that really stop us with the form we're showing and the confidence we're showing and the belief that we could go down if it's 1, if it's by 2, and come back now. I think it's down to bad luck at this form, or that's really, on the day we play a team that play out of the socks, because from what I see, I think on any day we could beat anybody. So I guess on possibly on a day that a team come out and for some reason we get outplayed, but for now, nah, boy, we unstoppable. Just very unstoppable. Yeah.
Yeah. Kieran Niles on the inside. Good night, man. Thanks for joining,
Well,
buddy.
Kieran.
Darian on the inside as well. Good night and thanks for joining, man. He's saying, Reem, we could go all the way, bro. We have that quality now. When we don't play all that good, we still winning games. Facts.
I think so. One more thing. I think really being realistic. You see our injury to Casemiro could pose problems. I think that is the only thing that could derail our season.
We don't speak of such things, man. We don't speak of such.
Yeah. I think being real, that easy glue, boy. Easy glue to everything.
Yeah. Go ahead, yeah, Chef.
I think for me though, the only thing I could say could stop us from going all the way is that it's just not in our hands now. Everything we had to depend on other results and stuff, for things to really come together for us to, win the league and them kind of stuff. That is, for me, that's the only thing that really stop us. But when it comes to them cups and them, especially that Europa Cup, I don't care who in front of you we beat it. I'm very serious about that. It's not a reckless talk.
Yeah.
This is
pure
factual talk.
Yeah,
I don't care who would have left in Europa, we beating them.
I like that confidence, Chef.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And it backed up to it. It's just like here running on idle confidence tonight. Really backed up. Yeah. Simeon, what are you saying?
I mean, you hear what Ten Hag was talking about today, and you hear the kind of, you might say, my team fit, my team ready. My fellas could run 90 minutes, join 20 minutes. I mean, that talk you hear there, like, it's a long time we hear a coach talking about the fitness of the team that we could go like, all these minutes, we fine, we good. He put Ronaldo, Maguire, and Lindelof. I mean, and we still, I mean, he didn't need him to play the whole game, but okay, I'll put him out there, and last half an hour, customer come on, and the game, we finish the game off. There's that kind of confidence he might have in his team, man, and like, as a fan, you see it and you're like, man, we done one, but we got all these guys on the bench that come on. You got Casemiro coming on, and Casemiro, I mean, man, like how he falling all up, man. I'm not so like, come on, like, and he always score a goal.
I just waiting to hear the story behind that,
Yeah. How that man falling up? Nah.
That transfer still, it does confuffle me how Manchester United, the same club that take 3 years to sign Bruno Fernandes, sign Casemiro.
A couple of weeks?
Out.
Maybe a couple of days.
But wait, we on this show, we were begging for a CDM for like 3 years straight. CDM.
All kind of names.
Nothing. And all of a sudden, Casemiro, I mean, really?
But I think it was important
Can I just see it how it is, boy? Can I just see it as how we just see it?
Correct.
We struggling in the midfield and coach after coach, and they strengthening the midfield and boom,
And it's not to say that we just strengthen though. We strengthen with
the right player.
The best man in that position in world football.
Correct.
What we talking about?
Yeah.
And because Ten Hag always talking about signing the right players, and that's the importance of the statement, because we could have gone and signed any defensive midfielder. And I don't think they would have had the kind of impact that Casemiro having. And I mean, going back to the question, I had even though, earlier, we don't want to talk about it, but for me, that is what will derail our season. Injury to Casemiro and Martinez. Them are the two fellas I feel that if we miss them, the team will go feel it.
I feel we could live without Martinez, because we saw it when after the World Cup and we did well. But you see that Casemiro boy, nah.
I feel with this. I am a big fan of. I wasn't too much a big fan of Shaw, but Shaw win me over this season, right? And I think with Malacia playing regular on the left, we gonna lose something because Shaw just give us more off the left.
Yeah.
Yes, while we may not
Martinez
miss
is
Martinez, while we may not miss Martinez because Shaw could slip in there, I still think we gonna lose on the left side with Shaw is off now. So that's why I'm saying that Martinez move, because Martinez is very forward thinking too. Somebody kind of passes he's been making.
Yep.
Lindelof, he ain't getting that from Lindelof. He ain't getting that from Maguire. Because when you watch the game today, Lindelof and Maguire, sideways, and they're comfortable doing that. Martinez looking forward. You understand? So for me, if we had a drop off this season and lose games, it had to be because Casemiro and Martinez out for a while.
How much minutes Casemiro played today?
Half, 45.
Yeah, he came on half time.
He come off half time. He came on half time, right? Okay.
Yeah.
In that 45 minutes, Mark saw there's something now. How much back passes that man play?
Boy, I can't remember none.
Probably one.
Probably one, you know.
Probably one.
Maybe two, but for sure must be one.
I don't see nothing Casemiro do wrong again. Anything Casemiro not supposed to do, I don't see it. I don't really see it.
I watch that and I say, no matter the position, he picks up the ball on the pitch. It's a forward pass, you know. And it's a correct forward pass to it.
Yeah, most times. I mean, he just give the ball on the odd occasion, eh?
Of course he does.
But the difference when Casemiro came onto the game today from what McTominay was offering is night and day, you know, earlier. Night and day, you know.
And I reach this stage, to be honest, it's not even fair to compare Scott to Casemiro.
With nobody. He knocked us by himself. He knocked us by himself.
You know, guys, don't forget to like and share the podcast. We want to get more people in on the content. You know, we're on a good run. We were the Manchester United fan base that suffered for so long to enjoy, the content and the run we on the good space are we in right now. Right? Keon Paul on the inside. Good night, man. Thanks for joining, buddy.
Long time, man.
Good night.
Yeah. Rishi and all on the inside. Good night,
man. Rishi, good night, brother.
He's saying great performance today after we woke up in the second half. For real.
Yeah, after Casemiro came on.
Yeah, that was the wake up call.
That was the
Casemiro. Yeah. Aaron Jones on the inside. Thanks for joining, man. He's saying when this live getting thing to eat. I don't understand.
I can
or
tell,
chef.
Man.
I don't know if it's from chef. They've enjoyed the inside, man. Good night. He's saying Maguire and Scott are pressed this summer. You're seeing that. That.
That being said, Maguire will be sent today.
Second half.
When Casemiro came on.
First half, not good enough.
That is Maguire. Every man like to say others fight him down now. So when I see him be decentish,
you'll say
I can just jack the jacket.
Second half he wasn't bad.
He had some nice interceptions. It had sometimes when the men get ball forward and as the turn, he done on the tail.
Yeah.
Eric saying here, lack of proper squad depth will prevent us from winning it all. We are over-reliant on certain players, Rashford, Casemiro, Martinez, etc. Injuries and suspension can kill us, and that is it. Facts.
Yeah.
Right? Dwayne on the inside. And I guess this is it's saying trophy, so I guess he posted a trophy here, right? But we can't see
trophy. Yellow smiling.
Yeah. Kristen saying here, Maguire and company look better with Casemiro, no doubt. When you have good players, they can look better. That's what we just always say, right?
Imagine Casemiro making Maguire look better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Javid on the inside, good night, man. He's saying the standards dropped bad today. Harry was the main reason. No confidence for wing backs to get forward. I'm surprised they didn't get closer to Harry given the early yellow. He's so clumsy and slow. He would have definitely gotten another in the second. But then, you know what happened, Javid?
Casemiro came on and saved the day. Saved Scott. He saved Scott. He kind of, banish Scott. Scott, you need to come again, And
Yeah.
in fact, we'll get into it, but when you really check it and you really think about it, Scott is not a midfielder, right? And I guess he just was full in a role, but
So
he
he
is
is.
something else. No, he's something else. He's not a midfielder.
He probably
Chef,
a
you
carpenter.
can't watch. No, you can't watch Scott McTominay and say he's a midfielder. He's not a midfielder.
Nah,
He's something else.
I'm
Maybe he's
I'm
a
killing him.
forward.
I ain't killing off my players, so I ain't killing them off.
Maybe he might be a better centre back, but he's not a midfielder.
Nah,
He's
no, I'm
not a midfielder, Chef. Chef, you can't sit down on this show and say Scott McTominay is a midfielder. Don't do me that.
If Reem could sit down and say Anthony Marshall could still make me
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Why can't I say
that.
that?
Don't do that.
Listen.
Don't do that. No. Don't do that.
God,
If we talk about McTominay, let me talk about McTominay, please.
Hey,
Don't bring
somebody
Marcel into
comment-
this. I don't know why I like to
comment-
demand that, you know. Let the man
Let me-
recover in peace now. Right?
Well, let me know what position.
I
let
would
me know
say
what
the man
position Scott is.
the man definitely is not a starter, but the man is a nice little squad player.
Yep.
All
Let me
right.
know any comment.
Javid saying here, Scott have to eat bench. Clearly can't make this team with current standards. Prefer Mino to get minutes, yes?
I agree 100%, Javid. I agree 100%.
Dwayne saying here, the leadership of Casemiro showed in the second half. Yeah? Actually, Casemiro changed our football for we.
Now, Casemiro done. That is just class personified.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
David just saying here exactly if Cassie and Licha came on to help him, he must look better. Talking about Maguire there.
It's true.
Right? Kirsten saying here Scotland McTominay is a midfielder.
A midfielder. Yes, that is perfect.
Oh my God.
Perfect summary.
Manchester fans. But in all honesty, though,
he's not a midfielder.
I expect at the end of the season, he and Maguire going.
Hey, Kirsten, a little wicked we. Kirsten saying here, if it's one thing, Chef, Scott and Marcel getting sold in the summer. I don't know why it is Marcel doing nothing. Marcel doing nothing and Marcel up in all them out and relax now.
Marcel might be lucky to survive.
The thing is, Marcel...
Scott and Maguire. Yeah.
They've just saying here, Scott is good off the bench in added time, 2 minutes only, best position. Christian saying here, Scott now come off injury, allow him a little bit. Just watch Fred undroppable.
Hey, wait. So Scott
wait.
injury for about 3 years now then.
Just now, Christian Rankisoon talking sense. Nah, let me sit up for this. Nah. Tonight is going to be a good night. What is this?
About 3 years now.
What, Christian, what? You take your Ronaldo vitamins or? What is this? Nah. Tonight is going to be a good night.
Tonight is a good night. Tonight is a good night.
Yeah, of course. Every time we win is a good night.
Fred deserves his pick in his side, eh?
No, but Fred right now is quality, but even when Fred come on today with a little cameo, a difference again, other than the goal.
But right now, Sabitzer can't sit up now.
And I know Reem have been coming for us to discuss. But let me say one time, put some respect on wings. Put some respect on wings.
Chef, just so you got about jersey, yeah? With wings to the back,
put some respect on wings. According to Lion said in the groups today, put some respect on Wengy.
Yes. Agreed.
Done. We can't argue that.
Yeah, you can't argue that.
There we go.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let me get the usual 3-word match analysis now. Let me hear what I have in the comment section and the panel here. Let me go. 3 words, Nico.
Let me think. Ooh, nah, come back to me. I know thinking what I want, but...
Let me start with Simeon.
Nah, man, like, I got off work. It was a half-time, 0-0, man. I said to myself, it's, matter of time, man. Matter of time,
Matter of time.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Matter of time. Yeah. Chef, we have?
Manchester keeps going.
Manchester keeps going. Yeah. What you say, Nico?
Weggy is undroppable.
Bang! If he was in Parliament, right now, men doing this.
I'm telling you. Man,
Talk the thing. Manchester United officially have Olivier Giroud. The man win a whole World Cup and then score a goal, but was the most undroppable player for France. Talk the thing.
Alright, I hear. Wait till again, Nico. Where you are?
It's undroppable.
It's undroppable. Alright, I hear. My own. Can't stop winning. Right? Can't stop winning. Let me hear what the comment section has to give you here. Alright.
In the great words of PDD, can't stop, won't stop, boy.
Yeah, boy. No, I'm telling you, the mentality of that team
boy.
Crazy right now.
Mark told us something. Today when we went down, all you get any kind of feelings when we went down, wonder?
Let me get me 3 words now, Chef, in the comments. We will come back to that. Keep that thought.
Chef, hold that question because that's one I had on, so you go just run it after, right?
No silver.
Yeah, Eric saying here, nah man, Chef Scotty gotta go loan players looking. He gotta go loan players looking better than him. Talking about
that's what I'm saying, the man. By the end of the season, he gone.
Yeah. Curtin saying here, I'm not sure about the Marcel Paggi. If he could stay fit, he could stay. All right.
We talking about Marcel and stay fit in the same sentence.
It gonna happen. Don't worry yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's a hope. That's optimism. But go ahead.
Doing saying here, Scott had some good games for the team. We
appreciate that. Talking.
We appreciate that. No. We appreciate that. We are shaking. And you know, go your way.
What's it? When you are custom getting bread alone, and then you get a little bread and butter, it tastes nice, you know? Right? Right now we get bread and jam and peanut butter and whatever else you like in your bread.
Bacon, all kind of ham.
Right? That way we are accustomed to.
First men sad all the time. Men eating the kiss bread. And it complaining.
From the time
men start to get Linda's brioche. The bad now, you know. They want to kiss bread again.
No.
We move past that. We better than that now.
That time gone.
Yeah, we want
going back there. We're not going back there.
Yeah.
For whatever.
We want bread that is $20 a 5 bread.
Yeah, you understand?
That
we eat now.
It's 70 for the man.
Me and all you ungrateful United man.
Hey, yeah, look good. They're also saying he plays with heart of players from Fergie days. But let me put this to you doing, right? We have Martinez, who is much better than playing with heart. Right? We have Casemiro playing with heart. So let me up the level with Hartman too now. Who good? You know?
I doubt he talking about Scott, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Scott.
Yeah, because what he had Casemiro playing with her?
Well, now I'll tell you.
Heart and soul is only so much.
Well, now I'll tell you.
Casemiro is born and bred man.
Yeah. Javid saying here, history words, Bruno was frustrating. Right?
Yes and no to that.
Yeah, Bruno had a kind of mixed game. Bruno had
some mixed game, but Bruno ball and them into the box was unbelievably good though.
Yeah. Because I'm saying here we go spam it. Right? And we coming with. I think I follow the message, right? Aaron saying here, come back Kings, this is true word. So I think this is where you want to spam. Eric Treble Hag, right? Alright. Davendra saying here, Garnacho future star. Yeah. Javid saying here, top manager. Man can win anything with any 11. Yeah, no doubt.
As it should be.
Yeah. Kid Niles, his true words, suffering from success, DJ Khaled. Yeah.
But we
suffer by myself. Yeah, but still, taking that.
Yeah. Reckless 3 words. Sign Weggy now. Eric, behave, eh?
Nothing reckless about that.
Nothing
Behave.
reckless about that.
Nothing
I
reckless
agree.
about that.
Nothing
Behave.
reckless about that. Nothing
Behave.
Nothing
reckless
reckless
about that.
about that. That man is a proper squad player.
Proper squad player.
Fight man.
And there's no squad, eh? There's no Scott McTominay squad player.
Nah, understand what I'm saying now.
Levels. The man has the levels.
Understand what I'm saying? If we back to full strength and bring that next forward, it's not to say the man will start every game, but he's a man when you want to try something different in attack, though. That's a damn good alternative.
Let me put something to you, right?
There we go.
That's what I say we getting a little carried away a little bit. But I mean, we allowing the recklessness, right? The fear. But if we were to sign a new striker, let me just say Harry Kane next season. Now that bugger don't get injured, right? And then let me just say, right, that Mason Green would come back in the fold. Let me just say, right, Martial staying. Weggy ain't gonna get no such a minute to the dog.
Nah, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, you're wrong.
Nah,
So let me tell you why. Weggy could fall in at number 10 with all of them on the pitch. With all of them on the pitch.
So wait. What number 10 you talking about?
What?
Number 10?
But
Big man, before, listen, hold on.
All of them and help create for them.
Hold on. We have better creators
And we saw that today.
We have better creators than the feel here. If we were to buy Kane,
let me talk. Who's the better creators?
If we were to bring, don't tell me I'm no creator when you talk about Weghorst, please. Weghorst, they tell run about, right?
No.
That's Weghorst's role to run about and press.
Who's the better creators?
If we were to bring in Harry Kane, big man,
right?
He is the one falling in number 10 and he's gonna give you the levels that you never see before. You're gonna be talking about Weghorst like how you talk about Scott McTominay. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're getting carried away. Stop eating bread and butter, Nico.
No.
Stop eating bread and butter.
No.
You watching Weghorst, right? I'm talking about ham. Listen to me. What Weghorst giving we know is energy, and that will be lacking in the front too. But when you start to bring quality, what kind of quality?
I don't know what you're watching. You have one blinders or something.
The man had a good game today. No, hear him out. The man had a good game today. The man had a good game today.
The man had a solid game for the final too.
But you don't do that like if this is the only good game the man had now.
I'm not saying this is the only good game that the man had. But let me not get carried away, boy.
No, I'm not getting carried away. The man have something different. The man could come on and bring something different.
All I saying, here what I telling you, right? All I saying is if we sign Kane, right? If we bring back Greenwood, let me just say Martial stay. And Weghorst is there. Weghorst will be fourth choice partner. And
right, so even get no game.
And even if I'm not saying he might get no game, but his game time will be limited horse.
And we accept that.
And even if, right? Let me say we want to chuck something in number 10. Trust me when I'm telling your partner. Harry Kane will drop in that number 10 role and own that. I go hear you talking different. This save.
We're not saying that the man coming to start. You say like if the man going to be starting. No, the man is an option. The man is an option. And even let me say, if you say Kane dropping in the 10, let me say we rest Kane. Right? The man could come on and perform a role in number 10.
All I am saying,
do a decent job while our top players getting a rest.
Right.
And the man could do that work.
All I am saying is when greater levels come into the team, Wegh's going to suffer for game time. Like all I saying. Because he will be number 4. He will be number 4.
I would say to that, Kareem, that he definitely will not play as much, but he will get game time.
All right. But I don't think it's worth for him to just sit around and watch real football. I am telling you all, right? I just watch how Ten Hag play with his first choice strikers and players from history, what observing Ajax as well. Very rare players get rotated out, right? Once you fit and they could show that kind of condition, very rare. So let me say Harry Kane, and Harry Kane is not an injury-prone player. And I just throw in Harry Kane name in there because, we could use Osimhen as well. These players don't have injury-prone records, so those fellas will be fit 90% of the times. So let me say you take out Osimhen. You going to look over Greenwood and Marcel and Powegi in there? Please. Please.
For something different, yes. For something different, yes.
We could take Marcel off the top because we know he's not going to stiff it.
No, but yeah, everybody can't play all the time.
I want to hear Simeon.
Yeah, go ahead, Simeon. Go ahead.
The man scored 1 goal. He might not score 1 goal.
This year, Simeon.
The man scored 1 goal. It's 1 goal, right? Am I mistaken?
Yeah, one goal.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm done. That's all. I see right there.
So all he provided to the team is goals, and he scored 1 goal, so he really good.
So you're saying he scored 1 goal?
But what about if we could get a player to give us, a certain level of work rate and still score?
No, but I feel I'm missing the boat there. No, but I feel I'm missing the boat there, Reem, because what we're saying is that we're not saying the man going and start every game. All we are saying, the man will be a decent option to have in the team. And if it is that he decide that what he don't mind being 4th choice and still on the bench, then we shouldn't mind either. And we should be grateful that we have.
I can agree with that. All right, I can agree with that.
And we should be grateful that we have a player who could bring something different at a point in time.
No problem. I can accept that. I can accept that. Nah, no way on Fellaini. No way on Fellaini level. No way on Fellaini level. Nah, we're not on Fellaini level, Phil. I mean, chef.
What?
Not for what Fellaini does offer. Aerial threats. Bringing the ball.
All Fellaini could do is control the ball better. That is all.
Right. How much time? How much of a greater benefit if Weghorst can control the ball in the box would have been to his game?
No, he contributed other things that making up for that.
But then the man knock off this. The way you talk about the man knock off.
The man link play way better than
all right, so here this right.
The man link
Fellaini have a Lukaku touch other than the control.
Right? I remember.
Don't do that now.
I remember. Anyway, let me not go down this because we have more things to talk about, right? But fear. All I'm saying is, and you said correct, Nico and Chef. Is up to Weghorst to decide if you want to stay, right? Nice. But I be honest with you, at the end of the season, if I know I'm going for Kane and Greenwood coming back and Marcel will be fit, I'm not signing him. Alright? Rishi saying Cassie, Rashford, Butcher. That is his 3 words. Yeah. Kieran saying he had to be fair on Bruno today. He looked exhausted.
Yeah. No doubt.
Bruno playing every game. Every game. Full 90.
Yeah,
every game.
I think the plan was to rest him at some point today, but it didn't work out that way.
I definitely thought the plan was to rest him, but it just...
Yeah, didn't work out that way.
Dwayne saying here, DJ Khaled, watch us win. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Javed saying here, I get so glad when Weghorst scored today.
Yeah, boy.
We want to score. We want the man score.
Yeah. Alright,
but we get in. But the point is, he get in there and cause that,
Of course.
Yeah. He was a contributor to.
And as a matter of fact, the 3 goals, he was involved.
Yeah, definitely. And I tell, watch me, if a man do good, I go admit and I tell Nico that I see the man was good today.
Hey, Reem just waiting for the moment to pong Weggy boy. He just waiting for the moment to pong him, but the man doing well. The man doing
well.
But my point is, Nico, right? We sometimes we just find ourselves settling when we do have better and we just lower the standard now. But that's what I'm saying.
That's what Manchester
Weghorst has a 4th choice is lower in your standard.
No, what I'm saying.
There's my point. Weghorst has a 4th choice is not lower in your standard.
Alright.
I mean,
Kiran saying here, Reem, it's time to give up on Martial. He is too injury prone, bro.
Kiran, you're wasting time saying that.
He ran a fight Weggy boy. A man who fit and contributing.
He rather this dead horse called Martial. All Martial doing is studying to make children. Nothing else.
Hey, that line so inaccurate, The man only have 2 children, boy, on to you. Right?
That we know about.
Christian Senior, men getting carried away. Kane will be a monster on this team. Yeah?
I
That
don't
man
getting
will
carried
get
away.
Listen,
Nobody getting carried
any
away.
Manchester United fan who could watch me my face and tell me Kane would not be a good addition to Manchester United, I will tell them one time, hear what? Hush you. And stop watch football.
Yeah.
Because you have to be a madman.
Watch on export. Yeah.
Best you go and watch curling or something. Because you clearly know nothing about football. Then there is absolutely no argument that Harry Kane is walking in to any team in the EPL.
Proper.
Let me be real.
And watch me, right now Spurs frustrating him, so I sure he's busting it.
Because today me even post about United, you know. You know what my post is? Harry Kane had to be wicked to stay there.
Yeah, boy. Nah, them get knocked out from Sheffield United. Sheffield United knocked them out. Anyway, Davin just saying here, Kane does the same role as Weggy at the moment. So Kareem right. I like Weggy. The man gives more than Ten Hag see, but it have men better in that role.
We know that. We're not saying no. We just talk about options.
Yeah. Darian saying here, Weggy only there because we don't have much cover. If men fit, he will get game time like Ilanga. But Nico them has seen that.
I don't think it'll be so bad, but anyway, go ahead.
I honestly see Ilanga getting loan out.
Arun saying here, maybe it might come down to keeping either Marcelo or Weghorst.
Oh Lord!
All right, that's it happening, Arun.
Nice settling for bread and water, yes. Try bread and water. Hey, go ahead.
They just said here when you hold up and build a play solid like Hala, but add a finishing striker where you won't start. All right.
That's the only thing you're not scoring.
Yeah.
Squad depth should give you another option. So if Weggy stay, you logically won't sign a similar striker. So I doubt Ten Hag won't keep him. Alright. Kid and Niall saying you'll realize that Weghorst ain't getting a rest due to Martial lack of fitness. I appreciate Wegs there because he is a workhorse until Martial come back. Yep. No, earlier, don't get me wrong. The man, and even today, Nico could attest it a big up the man. The man had a good performance today. But what I say
that was my man at the match, though.
Yeah, but what I say is, in the context of upgrade and better players filling the position, let me standard drop now because
we ain't let drop no standard because we're not saying he's going to start in front of anybody. We're not saying Kane coming and he's starting in front of Harry Kane. We're not saying that Martial fit and he's starting in front of Martial when he fit. We're not saying that. All we're saying is a decent option to have off the bench.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Fair. Christian saying that Fellaini could control and finish better.
Just now, before you see all your wicked, nasty, two-sided Manchester United
Christian is like a trigger shot.
And them is nasty. Them is the same men was crucifying Fellaini. Talk about how much of a shit he is. You will come and tell me about how he better in the air and he's playing 11 EPL goals.
Chef, the man trying to trigger you.
I'm thinking, no.
The man trying to trigger you, chef.
Don't do that. If I have no Manchester United fan could come on this thing to try and defend friggin' Fellaini.
No, but what we said, it had certain qualities Fellaini had, even though he wasn't.
So why we ain't keep him?
No!
So why we ain't keep him?
He's not with Kapati. Just like we ain't gonna keep Weghorst, right? Hey, Jody on the inside.
Me a line, eh? Oh, there's a bunch of wicked men, boy.
I could bet you that Ten Hag want a Weghorst in his team, eh? When you're not training pitch, at least if he's not playing, he would that on the training pitch with him, eh? All right.
Yeah. Jody on the inside. Bless night, Jody. Saying Carmel.
Let's the next Satan reach.
He said, Holland doing like we win the FA Cup.
It's coming. FA Cup and loading. FA Cup and loading, Jody.
I didn't forget Jody, the committee reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, but FA Cup and loading.
Yeah, Christian saying here Kane had a C-Wout win his first trophy at age 30. Yeah. Kane sour. Real sour. Jody saying, Chef, Marcel always starting to pose with trophy.
And watch. Yes, we have to pose with the doctor and them.
Here
now we gotta spend that money on Kane, boy.
Yeah, we have to
if you willing,
spend $100.
Yeah, you got to take me to the next level.
I don't care what nobody say. Kane is worth 100 million.
Yeah,
and watch man. Even at 30, he's still getting at least 3 top seasons.
But he's 30 already?
Yeah.
He now turned 30.
Oh, okay.
Eric said here, Weggy may lack quality, but so Alex Ferguson once said hard work will always overcome natural talent when natural talent doesn't work hard enough. Weggy ain't bad as an option of the bench or to start the...
That's all I say.
That's all we saying.
That's all I said. I don't disagree with Green, you know. Obviously, you have better options. But this is what I say.
No, McTominay and that's a total. McTominay is rubbish. McTominay playing a position he don't know how to play. He playing a position he don't know how to play. I see McTominay today, right? A man pass a ball for him here. It have nobody behind him, but you know what he do? He pass the ball to the man in the back.
I see that. That was real. That was real.
I can't watch. As a midfielder, you have to know the space behind your back.
When I see you do that, I say, but this Scott ready to leave Manchester?
Nah, boy. Not good enough. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough.
You see this comment Dwayne say?
Yeah.
Read quiet, and I'll comment on it after.
All right. If goals was not coming in other areas and this was Weg's same form, it would have been a problem, I think, because we would have been dependent on his goal contribution, but he brings something different. So basically he's saying because there's something different he offers in his ISU.
From day one,
Ten Hag talk about why we bring the Wenghouse to Wengy. Oh shit, oh, you know what I mean? Right. From day one, the man talk about why we bring him to the team. We have bring him to the team to score 1 million goals. Exactly what he doing is the reason he was brought to the team.
Yeah.
Of course, I would want more center forward to score goals. We're not saying no. That would be mad to argue that. But he contributes in so much other ways.
Yeah. All right, so fellas, let me move on, right? Let me move on. We get any comments. Let's keep the comments coming in, right? So let me see. Where should I go? How much did you all think well, I want to call it a hangover, but Ten Hag was very quick to make sure or ensure there was no hangover, right? But how much did you all think, the hangover from winning the Carabao Cup affected us going into this game, or did it affect us at all? Simeon, let me get Simeon on the inside for this one.
I mean, I think that the team selection kind of affected us more than the hangover. Like starting off with Maguire and McTominay. Canacho up there is young. He did already did well. It's not Rashford up there. So I think it was more.
Even Sabitzer signed him midfield with Scott.
Yeah, and I know Sabitzer did okay, but Sabitzer ain't really grabbing that spot like I thought he would. But I think it was a hangover. I think the main thing was the main guys didn't play. And I think once the main guys got in, and I think West Ham, I don't think West Ham was ready for us in the second half too. Like they folded. While we were getting better, they folded. So I don't think the hangover really did anything to us. I thought it would, but I don't think it really affected too much.
All right, so Nico, I think Simeon would have kind of summed that up pretty good. So with that being said, and I think we'll all agree that it didn't really have no hangover, all right. So let me look at the team selections because Ten Hag would have made 6 changes to the squad today, and I think this is the first time Ten Hag ever made so many changes, to the team in a game, right? 6 players came out and 6 players came in. What were your thoughts on the Ten Hag's decision to rotate, especially considering he wants to, compete in every competition? And were you comfortable with the rotated players?
All right. Well, first and foremost, although I preaching this for a while now, whatever Ten Hag cooking, I eating. Whatever juice, right? That Ten Hag making, I drinking.
You're drinking. That's right.
Drinking. So you see what? So watch the team and I say, bye. Wait, this team we gonna be under some pressure, right? Because when I watch West Ham team, they started with more or less their first team, right?
Yeah.
Other than maybe 1 or 2 players. Their goalkeeper Fabianski wasn't available. The centre back who scored the own goal, I don't know if he came in for the cup game or what. If he's a regular in West Ham team, I'm not sure. But
yeah, he just play regular games.
He's a regular.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they would have had their full string team. So definitely when I saw Maguire, Lindelof, you're like, you see Scott in the midfield, like, nah, you know what I mean? And then you see Sabitzer who still trying to catch his link. Garnacho, who has been struggling while starting games of recent. When starting games, he hasn't looked that promising in terms of coming off the bench. So you know that the first half would have been tough, would have been real tough. And it was. It was tough. I think the hair would have saved us a bit. But again, when you looked at the bench, you saw potential on the bench. You saw players in form. And as you said, the question mark to me would have always been that is it that these fellas really have a little hangover from the weekend? But as everybody else say, hangover nothing. Them fellas came on, and as they came on immediately, up the tempo, and you saw the change in tempo. West Ham would have scored. And by the moment they went behind, game was over. Game was more or less over. It was just a matter of time before we won the game. I was so comfortable even after when Casemiro came on alone, you saw that something gonna happen. Yeah, something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. You saw where he was attacking. Even the offside goal Casemiro scored. You saw the change. You saw the change in intensity, quality, everything. So again, wherever Ten Hag do Jet, I just rocking back and saying, all right, boss, you fix up. I go grinding on the inside watching Maguire and Scott, but I know you have a plan, So again, Ten Hag got it right. And again, what I talk about with that is how Ten Hag got it right again is when he left Garnacho on, because Garnacho playing the whole game, it had some points he would have struggled, but he still say, I'm leaving Garnacho on for the full 90 minutes. And with that decision, again, Garnacho would have won the game, in the dying moments of the game. So again, plaudits to Ten Hag again, and whoever Ten Hag drinking or eating or cooking, I ride it with him too.
Chef, I know you had a question, and I think your question will go flowing real good from here. So let me go now. Put it back on the table now.
What's the question again?
If we had felt
Right. Yeah, I sit down watching the game, and this is how I know things really changed. When we went behind to when West Ham scored, I just troops and say, all right, Dan, it had absolutely not even a shred of doubt we was coming back and win that game,
Yeah.
First, the team beaming with confidence right now. I said, boy, I just shoot. I said, boy, West Ham still wondering about you. Men laugh when I say that,
Yeah.
For me, right? You're always kind of wondering when that loss will come.
Yeah.
You're always that's to the back of my head, because we can't win everything. We can't win all the games all the time, right?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of reality I have in my mind, and I'm always wondering when that loss will come. So when I saw us go down, that was the first thought that went to my mind. But when I saw the time the goal was scored, I was like, we have enough time and we have enough players on the bench to change the game. And not only that, the fact that Ten Hag's substitutions has been positively
Spot
impacting.
on.
Yeah. I was concerned as to whether this is going to be the first time. But then at the same time, I was like, it's a plenty time in this game for a lot of things to happen. And Rashford ain't on the pitch yet. You understand? Who again? He had Fred to bring on. Palestri was also an option. You know, it have Martinez still to come on, and Martinez is a man
Just change the
as
game.
centre back. Yeah, he could
Yeah,
affect the
yeah,
game. Even Varane. So I was optimistic that we were not going to lose the game, but I was always wondering
Yeah.
if we can't get knocked out by it, because I mean we have a loss due, you know.
Yeah.
If we being
But-
real.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nico.
Because again, the same thing when I went through my mind, but when I looked at the time, I said we are sure we was scored at least one goal. That what I was sure about. I was sure that our whole game at Old Trafford wasn't going to play and we wasn't going to score one goal. So that was one thing I was sure about.
But you know, when we got the Casemiro goal and I saw it ruled out, I was like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
don't tell me today gonna be that day. You know, sometimes when you look against you now, boy, you know.
But we was pressuring them too much. We was living in them like a mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, West
Simeon,
Ham-
what you
West
saying?
Now West Ham was cracking. You can see West Ham; they was just falling apart at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You know, and Ten Hag, he said, you know, we a much, you know, fitter team than they are. I mean,
Yeah.
they couldn't keep up. They were more tiring, you know, and they have the quality of players to bring on like we had to bring on. So you kind of see like West Ham wearing down this whole game, and that own goal by itself. I mean, that own goal.
Yeah.
That
Pressure on his
mistake-
bus pipe.
That
Yeah.
mistake at the end, you know, I mean, they were done, man. They were.
Yeah. Naturally,
You know that's coming.
the intensity we playing with.
Yeah.
We even Barcelona, even Xavi said, he said Barcelona couldn't match the intensity of Manchester United.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
West Ham would have felt in the second half. West Ham felt in the second half.
Yeah, it was pressure on bus
You
pipe.
see Smeagol face? I mean Moyes? Right. Dan, he didn't know it was only a matter of time. That man hates me, boy. And I love the fact that we hate him with his shitty self.
I think Ten Hag Ten Hag don't really give away nothing with injuries. He don't give away much, right? But he say he hope that it won't be for long. So let me see how this goes, Gavin.
Shaw
I don't
injured?
know. Yeah. Shaw injured and Jadon Sancho's ill. So that's why two of them missed the game today.
When Shaw got injured,
The
You see the
Newcastle
final?
game. The Newcastle game.
I missed that totally, boy.
But it was not injury for him to get Toto off the field now. It was those kind of
Right.
knocks that, you know, yeah. They've just saying here, so if a next club like Bayern Munich, Real, or Barca come for Ten Hag, think he go leave? Nah, Ten Hag ain't going
Where
nowhere.
Where this
Ten
come
Hag ain't going
from?
nowhere. Ten Hag ain't going nowhere.
Hey, let me say Ancelotti leave Real. They're looking for somebody and they come and knock on Ten Hag though.
Ten Hag ain't going
Hey,
nowhere, boy.
you-
This
you
project
feel
that
like
Ten Hag,
Ten
Ten
Hag
Hag ain't
is
going
not
nowhere.
that
You see this project that Ten Hag in right now? The man,
Yeah.
watch man. They
Ten
got
Hag is not
project in.
Mourinho.
Yeah, Mourinho will drop it and go your way. We ain't going to that. Jody saying here the loss coming soon. Yeah, no doubt. I ain't foolish to think that we ain't gonna lose our game, Jody, you know? But it's just, I don't know why it to be, we getting knocked out of the cup now, but, you know?
I don't want it to be against Liverpool either.
Yeah. Kevin James on the inside, good night, man. Thanks for joining, buddy. He's saying Fernandez and Anthony need to put some balls in the box. We'll just need one inside and trust me, game over. But otherwise, I enjoyed the drama today. Yeah, the back end of the game was real good, real exciting, real intense.
Yeah.
I don't know if the drama is how we was fighting the discussion around water. I don't know if that's the drama you talking about
Yeah. Jody saying it coming in the Europa. Jody,
Nah, not the Europa.
Behave now.
Europa and the first leg?
And the first leg is in Old Trafford. We don't lose in Old Trafford.
That didn't happen, Jody.
First leg is in Spain.
No, Old Trafford in the Europa League.
I want
Right,
a Europa League. I want a Europa League trophy.
So, fellas, the Player of the Month nominees, right? Now, Rashford name jumping up every month, tell you. right? But the player of the month nominees for I think will be February is Rashford, Fred, and Casemiro. Who do you think should win it?
Rashi again Rashi boy.
Again, boy?
Yeah boy.
I feel
February.
I get
How much goals Rashi score in February?
I wonder how much, boy. Comments, help me now. How much goals Rashford scored in February?
Yeah.
Must be about 6.
But all I'm saying, right? Sometimes I just kind of watch it more than just goals now. For me, what Casemiro offering to the team and what he has offered all these games, you know, he plays some. His role so key, right? And we see today that even though Rashford has scored, once Casemiro there, the team still rallying now. You know, so I think Casemiro a little more critical and important.
I guess the goal in the final as well. So kind of maybe nod in my head as well.
But surprised.
Rashford?
No, Casemiro.
Oh, okay.
Casemiro.
So that was technically the winner, because we won 2-0.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what?
No, but Rashford scored the winner. Rashford scored the first goal.
Rashford scored the second one.
Yeah, the second goal. So remember, if Newcastle didn't score, then technically Casemiro scored the winner.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised De Gea name in there. De Gea.
Yeah, boy, he was massive, eh?
But I think you hear what others be saying. Hey, that's your job. Your job is the same.
But still, boy, that
Which I don't find fair at all, boy.
Yeah, even that save against Antonio today, that was I thought that was goal.
Dan, I don't say goal, you know.
I
thought that was goal.
When Martinez gets out.
No, that was in the first half. That was in the first half.
Oh, you went in the first half.
The easy through ball. The easy through ball that beat Maguire and Lindelof.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. But even that chance where Martinez
saying that's like a proper bad thing, eh? But I couldn't help but laugh, you know. Because Antonio's a player I like, eh? Antonio catch him nice, you know.
Yeah, catch him nice. So long as he makes sure he's settling nice and he's settling God.
But I
Antonio
just find
square that ball. He wasn't saying that.
I had to agree with Simeon because I find the name should be jumping up there. That man keep winning plenty games. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me get some comments here. Jody saying here, I never said we losing the tie now. Just say we losing. Say we losing the second leg if you insist now, not the first leg. We ain't losing in Old Trafford. All right. Casemiro player of the month. Yeah, I find so, and he missed 3 games.
You see what Jamin said?
No, that was saying he missed 3 games in February, so that could be the.
So that is the reason why Rashford will probably get it.
Okay, I understand.
That's what I was thinking.
Seen it that way.
Yeah, well done, Jamin.
Jody's saying here, my goalkeeper with the Man United record 181 and counting clean sheets.
Just think if he could stop getting bust on first post.
Not only that, if he could start a kick properly. He do it against Barca, he do it today.
Yes, we can.
He do it in the final too. He do it in the final too. He forget in the final, when Casemiro steal him out.
Yeah, but I guess you the based on some of the arguments, probably Rashford might get, but I go still lobby for Casemiro to get. I find Casemiro just a real pivotal boy. You know?
Yep.
So fellas, anything again on the game today to talk about? We want to move on to the game Sunday.
Garnacho, boy. If Garnacho starts finishing, the man looking scary, and the man starting to play scary now. I mean, Garnacho.
Dan, if he adds some consistency to that play, because today he take his Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
He fit, he chew it, he said, "Oh Lord," and still went for dessert, you know.
Yeah.
Today he was good, boy.
Yeah.
Probably his best game for us.
I don't know. I find with and I think Ten Hag had mentioned it in the post match today. He said Garnacho accustomed impacting off the bench, and he wanted to see how he could impact the game starting. And I really find he was causing. He had it's Johnson. He had Johnson on the toes whole game, right?
Yep.
But I really find like he started to see more, or he started to reap the benefits of running at the player when Johnson was a little more tired late in the
It's
second
when
half.
Johnson started tiring, he realized,
That is
okay.
when Garnacho started.
And credit to the team too, because the team realized, you know what, Johnson tiring, let me feed him.
Yeah. And I think Nico had mentioned it earlier. Credit to Ten Hag as well for leaving him on, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he was the one that got the go-ahead goal, right? Javed saying here, Garnacho off the bench for me. He does well against that. Yeah, same thing I was just saying. Yeah, so
Definitely.
Spot on. So guys, let me look ahead at Sunday now, because I mean, we don't wrap up. We're going to play Fulham in the next game. And we keep getting home ties, guys, you know.
Yeah, we get through.
The gods smiling with the season, so let me take advantage of it. That's what I'm saying, right? Because next season we're going to be drawing Bayern Munich in the FA Cup, you understand? That's all so it is sometimes never. Right? So Fulham up next. Fulham playing good.
Fulham playing good,
but again, good game. Again, Licks.
By that time, we're going to be running again. Final out of the system. We're looking out for the next final. And Ten Hag taking the foot off the gas. Fulham playing good football.
Yeah. Rishi's saying here, I don't know, but Garnacho at this time does better with Rash on the field. I think it gives him more speed. Yeah, definitely, because you see Rashford pulling players.
Yeah.
And he's a threat. Rashford, even if Rashford has score, Rashford is a threat. So, players go gravitate to him and they go open space for players like Garnacho. So, you're correct?
You had to respect him.
Yeah. So, we're looking ahead to Sunday, fellas. Now, we haven't won at Anfield since Juan Mata scored that scissors kick. I don't know if I remember that one. I think we doubled
it. It didn't have much he scored, so we must remember that.
And we doubled one field. Yeah. So, you know, what was your thoughts on the game on Sunday against the Scousers? And, you know, what your starting lineup will be?
Never has there been a better time to go to Anfield. Liverpool ripe for not just a beating, you know, but a cut. Them could get a beat down very easy this weekend. Rashford and everybody else. That might start in lineup.
To be honest, I think Liverpool catch back a bit of form, because I think some of their players would have come back.
That is last week, they got 5.
Yeah, outside the Champions League game, I think in the league they kind of catch back a bit of a length. And they play against the beat Wolves, who beat them recently. They beat Wolves 2-0. So I think they come into the game, you know, confident as well. So I won't be taking them for granted. So, and then we are away, right? So, but again, I think we full of confidence, and how Ten Hag set up his team. Ten Hag set up his team to go and win, you know. And as I say, wherever Ten Hag, you know, boy like drinking. So I back in Ten Hag and however we set up for that game. I think the team picking itself. I think you know, the only question mark we know is with Shaw, you know. And again, if Shaw unavailable, that's natural. Malacia falling into there. With the midfield of Bruno, Fred, and Casemiro, right? Bruno, Casemiro, and Fred. I think that's settled.
Yeah.
I know I'm going my way Reggie. You know how Reggie had a play.
Yeah.
Rashford, Anthony. That is it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I think the team picking itself.
Yeah.
Oh, the right back one. Well, you know, we'll go with one. You know, I'll go with one because 1 and 4 man. You know, I mean, the man and 4 man, he playing well. I think he's the man.
I was actually gonna go with Dallo because I want him pressure Trent.
Yeah. That's the big thing. Like, you know, that right back position. Like, Dallo picks up too much early yellow cards for my liking, man. All the big games he play, he always picks up a yellow card like as soon as the game starts.
Foolish.
Yeah, so I want Dallo because I want to attack Liverpool, but I think Basaka will be the best bet on the road.
Defender.
Yeah, the road you want to make sure you're solid first before you do anything. I mean, Weghorst, I mean, he man displays. I mean, the man can't finish for nothing, but the man plays well. The man runs around, does his thing. he's gonna be stuck in. So White Horse to go, and I don't know. Is Sancho Martin? I don't know if Sancho be ready for that.
I think so. They say he ill, so he should be back. I feel so. I think so.
Yeah, he might be on the bench. So Anthony, White Horse, Rashford, Bruno up there. I mean, Fred. I mean, I used to be worried about Fred and his passes being picked off, but Liverpool ain't as their press isn't as good as it normally is. So I ain't too worried about that.
Yeah. And I agree with the selection of Wan-Bissaka simply because we play away. Sometimes they don't know what kind of game you will get from teams when they're home now. And that 12th man, let's give some players our push. So we just need players who could, hold their end. And I find Dalot, he coming back, he coming to come.
Yeah.
I get some comments. Go ahead, Chef.
I agree with Nico that point that Liverpool start to catch some little form in the attacking too. But bro, I trust my attackers right now against Matip, Van Dijk, and Trent. I like my chances right now. My attackers and them.
I think Konate come back, Konate play today.
That make no difference.
Yeah, that make a
difference.
Yeah.
Food.
I agree.
Right,
Food.
Right. Let me get some comments here, right? Javed saying here, Anthony getting fight down, but he does pull 3 defenders every time. Which he could raise his head and find the pass earlier. Yeah, I agree with that. He could pass that ball earlier too.
Let's use your right foot. I sure he could use your right foot. That's why he build confidence on his right foot and use the right foot.
I see he tried to use it today, but he get cut off.
He tried to use it today.
Dwayne Waldron on the inside, thanks for joining, man. He's saying I like that. Rashford and everybody else. I
should really say Rashford and Casemiro and everybody else.
Javed saying here, next game, form means nothing in a derby. But Pool looking real out of it. The Wolves game, they gave up plenty chances. Defense not good. Okay, so that's a positive, Because Liverpool really looking shaky in the back. Van Dijk looking as formidable as before, Yeah, so I feel Rashford and them could do a thing.
Here's my thing. Yeah, man. Look, with Greg Horse, that's my thing. Like, in most games, I mean, the ball always finds the fellow who can't score. Like, when Fred used to catch you, the ball always used to fight Fred. Like, Greg Horse.
Greg Horse scored double. Let's score that double against Liverpool this weekend, boy.
Once we win, I'm taking that. Once we win.
You know what?
Chef, we're going to put Wenghouse on the back.
Wenghouse in my fantasy team.
That really respect.
Nikonol came selling player. Ocho is
I respect. Nah, but the only thing I'm studying is when you look at the Barcelona game, you struggle in the Barcelona game at home and halftime when Ten Hag made the change. You saw the difference now. So Barcelona, that game could be similar, for Wegos. So, but I'm still backing him to do something.
But Liverpool midfield not as good as Barca midfield.
Curtin saying here, I want Trent to get skin out whole game. Garnacho and Rashford over and over.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever on the inside, thanks for joining, man. He's saying Ten Hag didn't take him off because he told him it's time for him to start making an impact.
Yeah.
And I think that's Garnacho you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
He real like Garnacho. Real expectations.
Yeah. Eric saying here, what you all think of Declan Rice? Will he fit into United's squad as a midfield option? Chelsea apparently.
I've been saying bring Declan Rice years now.
But thing with Declan Rice, I was a big fan of Rice. But I'm watching him, I don't know if it's this season, but today he wasn't... He makes some good tackles. If it's one thing he could read the game good, but in terms of affecting the game, he was real quiet here.
In the first half, he was okay. You see when Casemiro came off, that was the end of that.
Yeah,
but he team not saying much, but because I like Rice. I don't mind bringing Rice, but I know where some will want to hungry for that.
That price
Yeah,
tag.
they can leave you right here.
But
Leave you
what's
right here.
saying, right? What's saying, you're not bringing Rice to be a backup, right? That fella's playing to walk into the team, right? When I say to start. And what I'm saying is when we get exposed to a DM doing more work than just winning the ball. So my expectations for a player, whoever coming to replace Casemiro, can't be a ball winner alone, you know. I'm not gonna accept that again, you know.
Yeah, win the ball and you get Fred.
Yeah, exactly. So for me,
Yeah.
what Casemiro do is lift our standards and our expectations of what a player is supposed to offer from that position. And Declan Rice sadly do offer that. So I don't know. I like him, but I don't think he could do what Casemiro doing. Javed saying here, Fred play a ball to Bruno today when he just came on. Yeah, that was real good.
Yeah.
That was a
That
real
was
good
a
pass.
beauty of a ball.
Yeah. Dwayne Waldron saying here against Liverpool, De Gea, Shaw, Lissandro, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Dalot. So he's still contemplating there, right? Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Rashford, Vegas, Anthony. I think this
team picks itself.
Yeah, the team pick itself. Yeah. Hey Dwayne, you inside?
Yeah, good night.
Oh, Dwayne.
Dwayne also saying, Dwayne Waldron also saying here. We have 3 Dwaynes on the inside, and Francis, Waldron, and what's the next Dwayne? No, your partner. I can't remember his name. Honore. I think he was
Honore. Yeah.
All right. Dwayne Waldron saying here against Poole, there is a shout for the front 3 to be Garnacho, Rashford, Anthony to be fair. But I think that will work us off, and we need that. We need to keep pressure on that centre back pairing.
And that centre back pairing.
Them really key.
Especially Matip.
But I don't think Matip will start. I really think Konate will start. But what's his name?
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk real shaky, and if we put pressure on Van Dijk,
Van Dijk looking so poor.
Yeah.
And down to the keeper and all is a madman.
Yeah. Doing Francis saying, I am reckless these days. Who think they want to come to the theatre and beat us? Yeah, right. Yeah. And as Chef was saying, David Moyes, after the score, if you see face, and then after when we put 3 on them, you just see face. How dare you think you could come here and beat me?
He don't like to come Old Trafford that time.
Yeah.
I'm doing saying only one real Dwayne. We're gonna let her fight that one out, right?
All I'm doing is to say the same thing.
Yeah. Wakanda saying here, no, I don't want Rice. He's no good.
I ain't saying that.
So fellas, we get closing thoughts now.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, another good day at the office, you know, and others make it sweeter is when we come from behind, and we come from behind convincingly. I think, and with that, you know, I think the confidence continues to go up notches. You know, the comeback against Barcelona, the comeback again today. I think the confidence of the guys right up, and even for us, you know, because we came here waxing lyrical on our form, you know, and hey, who's stopping us, you know? So again, our confidence as well as United fans, you know, right up there. I think we're doing well, and I just keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Another good week. This was a very good week, Manchester. Let's finish off the week strong. I really want to beat Liverpool and beat Liverpool bad. And as I said, I believe this is one of the best possible times to really go there and deal with them and let club complain after, but they feel too dry.
And feel, he won't feel.
Yeah. So we just have to keep on pushing. I want people to understand, you know, them fellas are still humans, so it's going to have some up and down times in terms of form all the time, but generally we're in a real good place and we just want to continue this. Yeah.
Simeon?
I mean, I just think like we need to take this opportunity this weekend. I mean, we've been down, we've been way a little foolish right now. And what have they done to us? Hit me for 3, 4, 5, 6 goals. I mean, I think we return the favor this weekend. You know, I think we gotta stop missing easy chances. We gotta start putting things to the sword. I don't want no 1-0. I don't want 2-0. I don't want even want 3-0. I want 4-0. I want 5. I think it's time. I mean, we have to, we getting back the respect, but we gotta put a little exclamation point on it. We gotta make teams fair, united again. So I think this weekend is a good time to do that. It may mean Weggy scoring 2. I don't care. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Yeah,
Weggy for 2, boy. Weggy for the brace, boy.
I like how Simeon put that because when we was down Liverpool didn't care and mash we on the ground.
Liverpool are seeing food.
Yeah, so let me see food and let me take it. Right?
I want my Sunday lunch.
Yeah. This was a comment Ten Hag made, and I remember it when Nico was talking about the team confidence. Ten Hag was saying this team is composed. It doesn't show panic. We can change the dynamics of the game, different formations, bring subs on. But also the players on the pitch, they push each other. Right? And this was kind of in response.
That's a great thing to be.
Yeah, and this was kind of in response to coming from behind now, So this is something very, very encouraging and positive, a positive place for the team to be, and we hope that the belief could continue to grow as we continue to win games, because we came from behind against Barca, the mighty Barca, as I like to say. We did it again today, and I think we did it before Man City.
Against City.
Right? So we're showing a real character. The team showing a real character.
We were 2-0 down against Leeds. 2-0 down against Leeds. 60 minutes to go, almost 70 minutes to go, and bring it back.
So that character is something, it's something of a beauty to behold, man. Yeah. Dwayne saying here, I am taking kudos from Ajax. Just give me a minute. Yeah. I like him. Dwayne Waldron saying, fellas, I liking the vibes. Any plans for a real in-person meetup, Europa League final? Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah,
right, that's a good shout. We might do something for the Europa League final.
Let them South fellas come up in the Eastern line.
We're afraid that
if Tongue Men go come down south, that's what going on.
That's the question. I ain't be afraid that either.
Yeah, so there's a good shout, right? Keep tuning in, and we go let you know what the plan is, right?
Yeah, man.
Javid saying here, Ten Hag throw this season expectations out of the way. I'm telling you.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you. We was what we were saying before.
We did say 2 years.
Yeah, 5th and we go take a Carabao Cup. That what we was gonna settle for. Now we want everything.
Well, now here we be licorice.
Yeah.
Minimum right now is the FA Cup final. Minimum FA Cup final.
Yeah, FA Cup final, Carabao Cup. Well, we win the Carabao Cup. We want to finish.
Yeah.
We even talking about pushing Arsenal and City and winning the Europa League. Yeah. Hard not to get excited, but that hurts when it comes. Will hurt. Right.
That's why I have to enjoy and stay in the moment.
Yeah.
That's right.
In the moment.
Yeah, but we could do that when it happens, I guess. Of course.
Yeah, stay in the moment. Stay in the moment, Javid.
Yeah. Francis.
And when we lose against Arsenal, we were sour for all our 5 minutes, and then we go again. First, we know the team will bounce back.
Of course.
Yeah. When Francis saying here, I already say, if on the last day, once there's a possibility we could win the Prem, I'll be in Trinidad the Saturday night for the games. All right, nice. So, fellas, it was a good day at the office. I mean, just now we go. I mean, it will never happen, right? But we will get fed up at winning. We're gonna never happen, all right? Because we want it to be a habit. This team. Just want to keep winning, and we're not gonna get fed up at winning. We're not gonna get bored at winning. We just want to keep breaking. All the records that Sir Alex Ferguson would have set. I think Ten Hag under his regime now, he want to reset some of the records that were broken after Sir Alex Ferguson retired. So it's all about rebuilding the mighty Manchester United. Setting them records on them and getting top players to want to come and play for us. Right, and being known as the top in England and the top in Europe, and that's what we want, right? So, fellas, it was nice. Nico, Simeon, Chef, thanks for joining the comments. We do appreciate all the likes, all the shares. Don't forget, guys, we are also on YouTube, So go ahead on the YouTube All United and give us a subscription there. We can appreciate it. All right. So have a good night and see you all on the next one.
Good night.
Yes.